more understanding. But like, we talked about the utilities of Core, and then also like, there's so many layer 1 blockchains out there. I think right now I can't even name all of them on top of my head, but there's so many. I wanted to know like, what are like some pillars you would say, or like what are 3 things that you could tell the audience about how you're different? Because I know maybe there's so many out there, they don't know how to compare one to another. So if you could share anything that makes it a little bit different, that'd be great.
For sure. So I think it's a good opportunity. I don't know if it's possible, but I think we've got CJ, who's another contributor in the audience. I'm not sure if he's able to, but if we can pull him in, that we'd love to collaborate on this answer together.
Sure. What's his? If you can hit the speaker, I'll bring him up. That's no problem.
Yeah, it's CJ_REIM.
Okay, CJ _ Oh, I got him. All right. I just invited him. There you go.
Great. Yeah, he may just be on listen, but maybe we'll just skip 30 seconds here and we can collaborate. If not, I'll handle it. It's all good.
Sure.
We got a little cameo appearance here.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like surprises, to be honest with you. Like I during a 1 AMA previously, I had like someone like act like a dinosaur just to do something funny. It was funny.
What do you mean? What did they do?
It was the token. It was like a dinosaur theme mascot. So he grunted like a dinosaur. It was very funny.
That's awesome.
I can appreciate.
Keep it light.
Yeah. Like I actually almost spit out like my coffee when someone did that. Oh man, it's so funny. I'll give him
just give him 1 second.
Sure.
And thanks for the patience, everyone.
Hey guys, great to be here.
Yeah. Thanks.
There you
Thanks
go.
for inviting. Yeah, congratulations. You finally got him. Yeah, thanks. I'll retort the question real quick. So I know I asked him like, and he like there's so many like layer 1 blockchains in the space. Like I think I can't even name them all. So like just wanted to ask your opinion. If you can give us like 3 or 4. Like how you're different than other layer 1s. Layer 1s meaning like, obviously the base layer of blockchains. So yeah, if you can, I think he said you might be able to answer that a little bit better. So yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to do a bit of a cameo surprise thing here. So thanks CJ for being a good sport. And I gave you a brief intro at the start, but yeah, if you want to intro, that may help for the group too.
Yeah, no problem. CJ Rhyme, I'm a contributor to CoreDao. I think on the question that, comparing to other layer 1s, I'm going to handle it from 2 directions. One, I'm going to look at the 2 primary camps of the crypto audience today. So you have a Bitcoin audience, primarily the Bitcoin maxis or maximalists. You have the Ethereum maxis or maximalists. And what the Bitcoin maximalists are really saying is that Bitcoin's proof of work governance is the best, most sound governance mechanism. And the Ethereum maximalists are speaking more to the power and virtue of composability, or the ability to build applications on top of a chain like Ethereum. And in part of the origins, or the kind of philosophy that Core was born from, is saying that both the Bitcoin and Ethereum maximalists are right. They don't have to be in opposition to each other. And this is the kind of novelty that was invented with Satoshi plus consensus, was a way to accommodate both and to accept both. I think if you look to many other layer 1s, we would believe in a multi-chain future. There's chains that are built and designed in ways that they're going to perform best on certain vectors that others aren't going to be able to compete with. And if you look at the different things that they've designed, though, the 2 main vectors that they typically design around are speed of transactions or cost of transactions. And typically the compromise in order to make a transaction cheaper or to make it faster, typically the compromise is around governance. And many chains in their design have taken a step away from governance, really the first principles of what makes blockchain powerful and important in order to accomplish other things that become closer to a centralized database. And so we really take the founding principles of the governance designed by Satoshi Nakamoto, and Bitcoin's consensus is Nakamoto consensus. Ours is called Satoshi Plus consensus, and in homage to that, we really take that founding principle of decentralization and proof of work governance very seriously in our design. When you look at other blockchains, beyond just the design, I'd say that's like one of the stool. There's two other things that I think are very important, and I've been in this industry for over 10 years, and as an investor in many different capacities, and in watching and participating in this ecosystem, oftentimes the construction of these chains and the construction of an ecosystem does not actually put the users first and does not actually organize to accomplish a chain and a product whereby the users own the chain and operate the chain. You'll have a team or a group of insiders that are team members building the chain and investors that own an inordinately large amount of it. I think Avalanche and Solana, just as two examples, and by the way, I think they're both technologically awesome projects. Avalanche's subnets are incredible. Solana's TPS and some of the things they've accomplished there are incredible, but I'm just looking at their token design. 60 to 70% of the chain is owned by investors and team members. We have team members that own the chain. I think that's still important. There's 15% of our chain is set aside for both contributors that have already contributed as well as future contributors. But that the major part of the chain, 25%, is being airdropped to users. Brendan touched, I think, on the Satoshi app earlier and the partnership there to help users earn allocations in that airdrop. And so that distribution is an incredibly important part of designing and launching a blockchain and to be successful. The low-cost basis tokens for us are owned by our users. Investors are going to join, or will join CoreDao. There aren't any today. There's no external investors, and we think many will join and become part of it. Many investors own Bitcoin today. They didn't own it at the start. And so organizing the chain properly to be owned by users, having a consensus mechanism that takes the best of the learnings from the cryptocurrency landscape with Bitcoin and with Ethereum, those things together, I think, are the fundamental differentiators that set Core apart.
I like the fact that you guys seem like you took the best of both worlds, and like also looked at what people were doing that you maybe thought you could do differently, right? And I like how you said like you give a